So I have here a probably 3 or 4 year use review of this VIVO Dual Monitor Stand. This is what it looks like when you go into images. And as you see right here, this is the one I have. I have this little stand, 2 arms. Now it does come with attachment to clamp to the desk, but in my application, the desk is too thick for that. But this is what I have, and I've been using this for 3 years plus. It's been pretty solid. This is a very heavy piece, and as you see right here, the main pipe goes behind, and I have two of the arms that goes connected to the monitors 1 and monitor 2. Right here, it's kind of hard to see. It's very messy, a little dusty too. So with this setup, you're essentially going to mount the base into these VESA mounts, and it slides back in, or it slides into the base. So you can essentially attach the VESA mount to your monitor and slide it in this bracket right here and adjust the knob. So it works the same with both sides. Now you'll probably see right here, this is some sagging. So over time, this has sagged a little bit. It has not kept up in terms of the arm strength. I adjusted the knobs over time to make sure, or the knobs and the screws over time to make sure it's like sturdy, but there is some sag. And this monitor is, you can see, very wobbly, right? And sometimes it also sag. These are both 27-inch monitors, but one is higher than the other because this one just sags on the left. So something you gotta keep in mind when you're using these stands, that over time, these arms will get either weaker or wear out. So it's no longer holding, I guess, like the monitor the way I want it. And I use this as my main monitor, so it doesn't sag as much, it's more sturdy. But you can see it wobbles a lot. So even the base that's mounted right here, this will wobble. And something I keep in mind, right? So the more further out you have the arms spread out, the more it'll wobble. But the closer you have the arms in, the more this wants to flop over. Depending on your desk space and how you set this up, this may be kind of tricky to kind of have this propped up in the back. But you can see that with these arms, I'm able to route some wires. This is not the cleanest setup, but there's like little hooks right here that you can put your cables and wiring. And so far, it's been very easy to access from on top. Now, anything from behind, if you have this against the wall, it's a little bit harder. And this where you put the Allen wrenches that it comes included with. But overall, this is a very solid piece. It's magnetic too. And 27 inches is probably the maximum in terms of the monitor size I would go. Anything bigger than that, you're risking it sagging, especially with weight. And the further out you span the monitors, the more likely it's going to sag, flop, not be sturdy. Like even a desk shake will make this kind of move sometimes. And as you see right here, this kind of wobbles a lot. Now, the good thing is you can set the arms to be looser so you can rotate the arms more often, right? And push it back and forth, but that might not be a good thing in terms of the rigidity. But overall, this VIVO stand has done me wonders, and it'll continue to do me wonders until I move on from it, but it's been very solid.